So we're out here. I got the tarps. They're rolled up, but or the drop cloth. You all know about that if you watch my videos. So this is Jawbreaker, Miss K, first time breeding. They had a red buck in there, but he's already gone. A light red buck, kind of like this. So you got a broken Charlie, steel, and then you got a steel. Those are both does, and then you got two broken does right there. So Jawbreaker, Miss K. So hopefully Miss K will produce me a broken doe. She always produced me broken bucks that I like, if you remember right. Alright, right here we got two solid red bucks. There was a doe in there that went with that other one, as well as another doe in there, but they were lighter red. The guy took a trio of lighter reds. That's, you know, he's a meat breeder and that's what he wanted to do. But you can see here, this is Jawbreaker and Snowcaps. You got nice three nice brokens, and then a Charlie, again broken on broken. Get more of the brokens. So these, I haven't even looked at them, you know, because I'm waiting. Like I said, I always tattoo at 12 weeks, so I give them a good look over then and get them tattooed and decide who's going to stay for show and who's not. And this is Smarty and Andy. So you got, you had, they're both grand champions, yeah. So Smarty's a grand champion and Andy's a grand champion. So you have grand champion over grand champion breeding. Those are the ones I was telling you about in the box, probably last video or two. And these are them. So you got four beautiful brokens. Let's hope they turn out. A nice Charlie broken buck, and he is a big old boy, and I hope he turns out for somebody. And then there is a solid doe left, and it's one of the better ones I've seen, so she's pretty dang nice. Over here, this is all one litter. This is Warhead and Fun Dip. So you had Fun Dip, who's a heavy broken. So you can see here she has 4 heavy broken does and a heavy broken buck. So there's 5 of them were heavy broken. And then you got a solid red doe. Then you got a nice solid red buck. Look at the color of that. Warhead Fun Dip. Beautiful dark red color from broken and broken. And then you got a broken buck and a broken buck with excessive white hairs. But that just kind of gives you an idea of what I'm talking about. You get lots of the heavies. And I get one that I really want, but I got lucky and got a nice red out of that, and hopefully that'll turn out. She's not bad, but she's still lighter than, you can tell right there, she's lighter than those nice rich red heavies. And then we'll go over here to this other one. Okay guys, I'd say meet Moon Pie, but you've already met her before, you probably just don't remember. Moon Pie is from Zero and Milky Way in that breeding. She's a chestnut, so she has a red mom and white dad. Her had 3 sisters and a brother. Her brother was Iceman, her sisters were Glacier, Frost, and Avalanche. So you know they were all excellent rabbits. So she's a litter mate. She went on to a meat person, and they just never were able to get babies out of them. So I hooked them up with Miss K, Fun Dip, and Crackle, because I knew they could have babies, and they got them plus some others they had from me. And I traded them, and I asked for this one back since she hadn't raised them any. That she'd had 2 litters but hadn't raised them. So sometimes just change environmental help. But knowing what she can do, and knowing how good I've had luck with my chestnuts, you know, like Uncle Si did, and he's made some beautiful reds. So I got her back, and she is bred now to Good Bar just the other day. She took like 3 breedings really well. So, and I got her over here in the corner after she did her quarantine time, obviously, a couple weeks, and then I went ahead and bred her. She's fine. But she's over here in the corner, nice and quiet. So nothing should bother her, and she'll have this tarp over her, so if she has babies, she won't stomp them or do anything crazy. She'd had babies, and then she'd let them die up to 6 days old. So we'll see what old Moon Pie does for us. And again, she's out of Milky Way and Zero. Fingers crossed, and we'll see, because I've had such great luck with that. I hate to go backwards when I've been doing so well with my reds and getting them going with mostly red, but hey, sometimes you gotta go back to the start and do another group or a line. So. And I got one more surprise for you, and then that'll be it. Alright, so my surprise for you is going to be this new doe that I got. I acquired her in Texas in the New Zealand auction. She's a red doe, and she comes from California. Thus, she's in here inside in my garage with my wife's Dutch. She got her own new cage, so she gets to stay inside. She comes from California, so I didn't expect her to be used to our cold weather this time of year. And I just decided to keep her in here, so when she has babies, if they're on the wire, her first time babies, then they wouldn't be frozen, obviously. So this is extra strawberry shortcake, so that's the gum, but I wanted to eat, and that's what I went with. And we built a little wall around the back just for urine protections in the garage. But yeah, so Extra, she's a sweetheart, such a sweet doe. Beautiful fur, very short, snappy fur. She won Best Junior Doe at Texas. So she was the Best Junior Doe, and then she went on to win Best Junior overall in Reds at the ARBA convention. So that's why she's in here. She's very valuable to me and our line. So as good as I've been doing with what I've got, I've tried to increase and do a little bit more, a little bit better, whatever, a little bit extra. So she is, if I had her posed up, you'd see she's something else. But she's all muscle. I grab her to breed her, and she is bred. She's bred to payday, so they should have some awesome babies. And when I grabbed her to there you go, sweetie. When I grabbed her to breed her, she's just all muscle right here. I mean, there's just no fat. It's just muscle. And then wonderful fur, just really short. Standing up now, so she's coming out. But real short fur. You can see how short that is. It's just, but it's awesome. Beautiful rabbit. Glad to get it a little bit different blood in. One thing about doing a doe, you get a doe, and you don't really get like a buck where you end up breeding it into everything and might mess everything up. A doe, she ain't gonna mess anything up for me. She's just gonna make her babies, and we'll see how they do. But again, that is Strawberry, basically. You can call her that, Extra Strawberry. That's kind of for short. But that's her, and that's my newest addition. I haven't had a new rabbit in a while, you know, as far as buying one or whatever. But yeah, she's a sweetie. Nice girl, good girl. And she's already she already makes like 10.5 pounds, and she's just barely out of being a junior. So she's in here where it's nice and warm and safe, and fingers crossed we get a bunch of nice red New Zealands. But anyway, guys, till the next update, again, apologize. It might be a while, but I can do only what I can do. So we'll see what happens, and maybe we'll see you out there. Thanks. Bye-bye.